What's up, everybody? This is Cinema Heads. Obviously, we don't have three cast members with us. So, Adrian, Jonathan, and JP, suck it. So, we have
Matt.
And I'm Gabe. Today, we're going to be reviewing a Netflix original animated movie, which I don't think they have any, or they may have one or two.
They have a couple.
Okay, but this one is called Next Gen. The directors to this movie are Joe Cassanders and Kevin Adams. As we said, it's a Netflix original, but it has a very big star-studded cast for the voices. We have John Krasinski, Michael Pena, Jason Sudeikis, Constance Wu, David Cross, and Charlene Yee. The movie is about a young girl who is pretty much growing up with a broken home. Her dad divorced the mom, and then she's living pretty much just with the mom. And the movie starts off with showing how fast she grew and kind of taking on this rebel personality due to that happening.
Rebel.
The movie opens up with her going with her mom to a robot convention. Her mom is excited for the new robot that's pretty much going to basically help them do everything. It's the last robot that they need, right? So almost kind of like an iRobot vibe right there, starting off. We're going to name references to movies because this movie has like pretty much inspired by a ton of different movies. So upon that, she's a soccer player. I guess I should have said that first. She's a soccer player for her school. At this convention, she sees the Major League Pro field, and she wants to go see it personally. So she actually does some crazy things. She flies on a robot to get there. She ends up ending up in a spot where this doctor has created this robot, and he's basically leaving the room. And she goes in, and she sees the robot for the first time, and he wakes up and sees her. The robot is Project 77. It's voiced by John Krasinski. The girl is named Mai, and that is named by Charlene Yee, or voiced by Charlene Yee. Yeah. And pretty much from there, it's just mayhem. She loses her purse. The robot actually wants to return her purse, and that's kind of like the opening part. And by doing so, he pretty much is just breaking everything. The robot cops are trying to stop him. He's basically one of the funniest parts in the opening scene is the robot cop tries to stop him, and he just like slashes him, and then they're just standing there for like 2 minutes looking at each other, and then the robot just starts to fall apart. Like, that was awesome.
He's all,
his arm just falls off. It was great. And then they're leaving, and the robot's trying to. It has the car on its side and is trying to like return the purse, and then eventually
he's bullying through the whole entire thing. And then during that battle, his memory chip gets damaged, and he ends up throwing that away in the trash can.
Yes, which comes at a later date, like something important with that too. So basically, once he finally gets to Mai, the whole movie is basically about her using a robot for revenge. Yeah. She gets bullied, so she's using the robot to help her fight off bullies. And then it's about this adventure with them, but she's basically using it for bad. So think opposite of Iron Giant. Iron Giant, he meets the robot, he's happy, they just want to have fun. Yeah. And this one, she's like, no, I'm going to use it for my benefit.
She wants to destroy some stuff.
Yeah, she's, whether it's bullies or robots that she does not like, anything like that, she's basically using this like military robot to destroy these things. So not going too much further into it, because that's basically the meat of the movie. Going towards the end, there's this large battle scene towards the end. That it was beautiful to watch. It was really beautiful to watch. But the doctor who's creating pretty much all these robots is voiced by David Cross. Mm-hmm. He's a squeamish doctor, pretty much. He knows that he's doing something for bad, but he really just still does it.
Yeah, he still is going to go on.
Yeah. And then pretty much the main corporation, the main owner of the corporation who's making these robots is voiced by Jason Sudeikis.
Sudeikis.
Awful. And he's Justin Pitt in the movie. That's his character. And pretty much he's obviously the antagonist. I don't really feel like they needed one, to be honest.
Yes and no. I mean, they probably could have left out one, but at the same time, what he did towards the end, without not getting too much into it, like, it wasn't even really him. That makes we'll go back into it, but I think it kind of worked out.
Yeah, and then pretty much after that, I mean, the movie just kind of continues on with the story about the robot in mind. Now, something that I guess confused me, maybe you too, was this a children's movie?
I don't know because as soon as she meets the robot, she has this little dog, and he has some kind of gizmo in his head where he can translate, and that dog was cussing up a storm.
So the voice of the dog is Michael Pena, and I'm sorry, Michael Pena, you're amazing. You're good at everything you do.
But you gotta throw out that many cuss words.
So the movie, like, it literally starts off, and if you see the trailer and you're like, oh wow, I want to watch this with my kids and stuff, it is a kids movie. They do cuss, but they beep the cuss words, so you don't hear the cuss words. But
they're intended.
They're very noticeable as far as like when they say it, you kind of already know the word.
Yeah.
So just if you're gonna have your children watch this movie, I would just be weary of that. And there is a song where it has cuss words also. So, but again, they beep it out, so it's not that big of a deal. To me, it wasn't. Watched it with my daughter, and I was laughing the whole time the dog talked.
All right, no, it was funny. I got a question from my daughter. She goes, "What is he saying?" I go, "Bad words you don't ever say." So you're gonna, like you said, you're gonna know those bad words. You're gonna know which ones they are at what point he's using them. Because I mean, they barely bleep them out when they bleep them out. Yeah. I mean, it's right there on the cuspice, if you will.
It's almost like our videos. It's almost like every video that we had that we you know what we're saying. Yeah. You can hear it. You almost hear the beginning and then a beat. Other than that, the movie is pretty long, though. I think they could have cut out quite a bit of parts. It was slow at some point, so they could have cut out a lot of parts. I think it was 1 hour and 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, extremely long for an animated movie, especially when you're trying to target audience as your kids. But again, like I said, I don't know, it was adults and kids.
Yeah, it seemed like it was trying to target adults, kids, rebel teenagers, yeah. Like anybody. It just seemed like it was trying to get everybody into one group.
Definitely. But also, the movie itself, I feel like was really pretty. I mean, it's not a Pixar movie, it's not a Disney movie, but it was pretty close to being up there. It was very gorgeous to watch, especially the fight scene at the end was just beautiful to watch. The movie itself, like if this is the way that Netflix is going to go with their animated movies, I'm actually quite excited because it was actually that good. Yeah,
this was probably, this is probably one of the better movies that I've seen from Netflix. Exactly. And then this kind of, the animation almost had a WALL-E meets Big Hero 6 feel to me. So like you said, it could be up there with those Pixar movies. It was just really, it meshed so well and everything going on. And there's some crazy scenes. There's a lot of stuff rolling. And then, I mean, it just all came together real nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, on top of that, I personally give the movie a 7 out of 10 because I thought it was really good. Matt, what do you think?
That's weird because I gave it a 7 out of 10 also, and 2 thumbs way up.
I feel like it was definitely worth watching, especially in Netflix. So if you're going through your Netflix queue, definitely add it and watch it. Other than that, Matt?
And of course, this has been Cinema Heads, the reviews you deserve and the comedy you need. Also, something we did not mention, huge spoiler in that movie, and if you want to see it, you need to go out and watch it because it's dope. If you like this video, give us that beautiful thumbs up. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and of course, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And of course, this video's boom. Done. Trying to be the dog. God. Winter is coming, but you can stop this winter, and you can stop the White Walkers if you subscribe and click that notification button. For freedom!